Essentially, PlayStation is a video game brand that consists of 5 home video game consoles, 2 handhelds, a media center, and a smartphone, as well as an online service and multiple magazines. The brand is produced by Sony Interactive Entertainment, a division of Sony. PlayStation was the brainchild of Ken Kutaragi, a Sony executive who managed one of the company's hardware engineering divisions, and was later dubbed the father of PlayStation. First console from PlayStation was introduced on December 3rd, 1994, called the PlayStation 1. Was first released in Japan and was released worldwide in the following year. The original series was the first console of any type to ship over 100 million units in under a decade at that time. Later on, PlayStation 2 was released, which called the successor. It was first released in the 2000. It was the best-selling game system to this day, with it having to reach over 155 million units sold by the end of 2012. Continuing PlayStation 2, Sony's next console, the PlayStation 3, was released in 2006, selling over 87.4 million units by March 2017. In 2013, Sony released the PlayStation 4 and sold 1 million units within a day, becoming the fastest-selling console in history. And the latest console in the series, the PlayStation 5, was released in 2020. The term of oligopoly refers to a small number of producers working with large market shares. Distinctive feature of a oligopoly is interdependence. Typically, oligopoly is composed of a few large firms, with each firm being so large that its actions affect market conditions. Therefore, the competing firms will be aware of a firm's market actions and will respond appropriately. For instance, in this case, PlayStation competitors in the gaming console are currently only from Nintendo and Microsoft Xbox. Game theory, theoretical framework for conceiving social situation among competing players and producing optimal decision-making of independence. PlayStation is part of oligopoly market structure, which consists of only a few firms that control 70% or more of the market share in the industry. Hence, competitors are often practice the game theory. Each firm is studying the tactics of other opponents and taking their business strategies into account how to make better profits in the long run. PlayStation often has increased and even intensified international competition with its biggest competitor today, which is Microsoft Xbox. As oligopolies, there are price markers and firms are considered to be mutually interdependent, so their pricing strategies can also depend on other firms' pricing strategies. For example, a price war can occur, where each firms are trying to lower their price more than the other competitors in order to get more profits. Hence, from the competition comes technological advancement, in which firms are always undergoing system performance maintenance and research to better improve the overall operating system. Furthermore, research and development processes are also used to reduce production costs per unit of output. For instance, PlayStation found cheaper microchips to incorporate into the hard drive to lower the capital cost. From business or the firm's perspective, benefits of oligopoly market structure: firstly, low level of competition. Since in the market there are only few firms competing, so it is easier for businesses to research or set strategy to compete, which to a certain extent, due to the fact that small number of firms are competing, there are a great demand for the product and services, because there are only few choices for customer to choose from which firm to buy from. Hence, there are high potential to receive big profits because oligopoly market structure are more to the price markers than price takers, and due to the great demand and lack competition, firms are allowed to set prices where it gives the business a great amount of profits. However, one drawback from oligopoly for the firm is the barriers to entry, which, because of the fact that competing with these huge firms requires a too huge of a capital, and also the fact that consumer loyalty are making it slightly impossible for new and developing firms to compete. And for customers, it brings tons of benefits. First one, better customer support. It is due to the fact that only few firms are competing, so firms tend to compete in terms of quality of the product and the services when they need to survive in the market. Thus, customer will get better quality of products and services. Firms in oligopoly also tend to set price in agreement, which to a certain extent will give customer price stability. And for customers, it is easier to compare and choose the products between the few firms that are competing in the market. However, with only few firms competing, it gives consumer limited choice of products.